Good morning here, YouTube people. What is going on with you all today? I feel fantastic and I'm ready to get in here. Boots and everything running. I am ready. But I want you to be sure that this is what you want to do with yourself. Like I said, it's better if you wait until I get all of this finished and then you start from the very beginning and go all the way to the end. Because once the doors open, anything can come in there and likely will, because there's still a bunch of demons left within your vessel. So let's just, keep an open mind. You can look at these, you'll know what they're about, you'll know how to select them and which ones to go to at what times and everything like that, and we'll just work on it from there. But like I said, if I was in your midst, it would be no problem. Within an hour's time, you're clean. You are on the path of a new life, and it's going to work that way. You just have to believe. But, a lot of people just don't know how to believe. I mean, how do you believe? But in any case, let's get into this. We just want to get started up in here. Lord and Savior, Father above, I ask you to give us your presence and camp your angels around the person that I am speaking to on this video at this moment in time. Let them gain clarity over what they need to get rid of, if they're willing to get rid of it. And hopefully you will, because I can assure you it is the best life that you would ever have and ever imagine having. You will not go back once you've seen one of these things come up out of you. You'll not go back. You'll be like, I think I want to stay this way the rest of my life. And your life will change 100%. I tried to explain this, and I'm just gonna lay it out on the line before I get into this here. I speak a lot on my ex-girlfriend, if that's what you want to call her. I mean, it was more like a situationship than it was a relationship. I mean, I did my very best for her at all times. And as I look back on it after the fact, she really never did anything for me. I mean, yeah, she gave me time like I gave her time, but sometimes people, they don't have a job, they're just talking to you. So, they could just talk to anybody, but they just chose you because they were trying to get something out of you or whatever like that. And, that's just how it worked, and it wasn't nothing really serious. They didn't really love me. She didn't love me. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea, okay? There are many out there, and I have friends that I speak to on this, and they're like, just get over the girl already. I am over this girl already, okay? I use her as an example because it's the most recent of my past experiences, and hopefully I can teach some of you out there. Hopefully I can teach you through the experiences that I've had. That's how we grow. That's how we learn, and we grow from that. Because if I can offer up any experiences that I've ever had that were of a negative state, it's going to help you all to further yourself, to grab hold of whatever it is that you're looking to grab hold of, and just go on with your life a lot better than it is right now, or was in your most recent past. And that's my hope. That's why I look to help you. I don't speak on her because I think about her all the time. I don't. I really, truly don't. But I do try to use examples of experiences that I've had. It just so happens that that girl was the very last experience that I've had. And I said this in a couple of videos. I'm celibate. Since I have been with that woman, which was 3+ years ago, I have not had sex. I really haven't had a girlfriend. I've dated a few times, you know. I like some of the people that I dated. I mean, I liked them, though. I never jumped in and said, hey, no. I didn't want to go there. I'm taking it slowly because I want to see what's out there, what's available for me. And like I said, I'm giving women here in the United States a chance with me now, you know. Before I wasn't doing that, you know. I don't know why, you know, I don't have insecurities. When, I guess the problem that I had before, like I told you, I had an accident. I got a couple of my front teeth were broken out and some other ones messed up after that. And I didn't feel real good about myself. Whether you call that an insecurity or not, I don't know, okay? Yeah, it might have been somewhat of a security blanket, taking somebody that's not of my same value, but I did. And I did for that reason. Because if I was, you know, like I used to be before all of that happened, there would be no chance in hell or high water that I would have ever done that. I'm just not that type of person. You know, I do give of myself, sure enough, and I have helped many, many, many people even before all of that happened. I have. But as far as getting involved with them, you know, you don't know somebody from another country. You know, you can only listen to what they tell you. You know, they could be hiding up in a house with another man or woman, you know, and having kids and everything else, and you just don't even know about them. You just have to believe whatever it is they tell you, unless your discernment is telling you something different. Then red flags start popping up all over the place, and you say, hey, wait a minute. You need to check yourself. Because you truly do need to check yourself if you have all them red flags coming up. And for me, I had red flags and I ignored them. I told you that in my past. I ignored every single one of my red flags because I was in love with this girl, or at least that's what I believed in my heart. And my heart doesn't lie to me. So I was kind of blinded by that and not really paying attention to all the red flags that were going on all over the place. You know, after this was all said and done, believe me, I looked back and seen all these red flags and said, oh my God, what did I do to myself? But I had to overcome that. And I think that's why my father gave me a moment outside. You know, I didn't have a house. I had nothing, basically. And I slept outside of people's houses. I slept in a couple of people's garages. I couch surfed quite a few times. And, you know, just time after time after time. But I had to overcome that. I had to get grounded. I went outside. I was in nature all the time. I had hawks and all types of animals coming up to me. I could feed squirrels and pet them. And I'm being honest with that. I could. And, you know, they were just loving on me, all these animals. And I was like, what's going on? But I figured out, you know, I was becoming one with nature outside. And I just was loving myself. I said, you know what, Danny? You are a great person. You are a miracle to some people. You could be the greatest gift that anybody could ever want. But you have to love yourself. And I realized that through my accident, things like that, I wasn't putting the love into myself that I had been before. And that's what attracted these people to me. And that's what I was attracted to them. So I put myself down on a different level, even though my vibration and my energy levels were really high. I still was not thinking of myself as being, the GOAT. Let's just say that, because that's what I called myself, and I wasn't thinking of myself as being the GOAT. But I know I am. I know I am, okay? And I want to make that clear on something too. When I said I was the greatest of all time, of course, Jesus Christ is a million times better than me. I wasn't putting him in that category. But beneath him, 100%, yes. Of course, he had disciples in that. He had the apostles or whatever, okay? But they had a very minimum time of doing this. If we remember correctly, according to the Bible, most of them were crucified, and some of them upside down. And, it was just thing after thing after thing, okay? But they were all killed off. And it wasn't too long after he taught them to do all of this stuff. So, knowing that, I know that I've had more time, and I will have even more time to complete and be the person that I was called to be. I am the GOAT, no doubt, okay? But I'm excluding Jesus Christ when it comes to that, because of course I'm nowhere as close to what he was, okay? But he had 33 years on this planet, 33 years. And he started after he was 12, so, that only gave him, what, 21 years? He had 21 years, okay? And I'm 56, okay? I want to make one more point, and then I'm going to make another video, because this one has already gone on too long, and I don't want to make an hour or something video where everybody's going to be tired. A lot of people that listen to these videos can't even listen to a full hour of a video because their internet is bad or whatever, so I'm gonna make one more video after this. But when I said I'm waiting on my soulmate, if you are my soulmate and you're listening and you think we could be a great pair or whatever, okay, I don't want you to get the wrong idea when it comes to me talking about my ex-girlfriend, because or ex-situationship or whatever you want to call it. Clearly my door is wide open to you. I will not have that problem with meeting you and having a relationship and this and that. It's not ever going to come up. You'll never hear about it. You will never hear about it. Trust me. Trust me, you won't. My friends don't hear about it. It's worthless for me to even talk about, because it's my past, and that's where I keep it, in my past. But the reason why I do bring up my going to the Philippines and this and that is because I want to make an example. Experience is what it's about when it comes to talking to you all. I know it's all about experience, and that's how it is. That's the only reason why I bring it up. The only reason. But anyways, I want y'all to know that I love you. Love yourself. Love God. By all means, love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.